Welcome to the show. Right in the morning with Nikkie. In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing morning? We have a beautiful day outside, but it is freezing. I looked at my phone and it said 1 degree. 1 degree. It is freezing outside. So, yeah. That's what's popping over here. We still got some snow, so it's looking really good out there. Listen, how many of y'all seen the moon last night? The moon was so bright. I took a video of how bright the moon was. I didn't have a flash on or anything, and I was like taking video of outside. That's how bright it was outside last night. And I don't know what it was about that moon, but I feel supercharged. I feel supercharged this morning. Let me know if you feel the same way. And while I'm waiting for you to let me know if you feel the same way, welcome everybody to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And I wanted to make sure that my computer did not cut off on me because, my computer like to go haywire. So we are on the phone. So bear with me a little while I am navigating through everything because everything is smaller, so it's a little harder to find everything. But listen, we on it. So yes, so last night it was like, because we have skylights and everything, and so it was coming and it was super bright, and I was like, wow. And it just, I don't know, it was just something about it. I feel different this morning. And I thought, I was like, yeah. Maybe I feel different because you listening to what everybody is saying about the moon and what it's supposed to make you feel and how you're supposed to do this and how you're supposed to do that. And I'm like, well, maybe it's just me and my mind. Like, they influence me somehow to make me feel that I feel like a different person this morning. But I want to say, no, actually, it kind of goes in, it's in alignment for what I was gearing myself up to do anyway. And so I just want to say, actually, everything is in alignment, and so I feel aligned. I do feel aligned. And I did get a grounded mat. I was like, you need to get on your grounded mat. I don't know how I feel about the grounded mat yet because I haven't got on it yet. And I'm like, is it supposed to have to do with nature because that is artificial? So I don't know. So we'll see, Mr. Wilson. But I say all of that to say I released some things. I am open to some things. I didn't do moon watering and all of that, but I did. I slept under the moon. So hopefully I'm supercharged. How many people will take it this far? So that is what I'm feeling this morning. So yes, I'm excited for whatever is to come. And I hope you all are too. I don't know what you did for the supermoon. Let me know. And then let me go into the chat. We're going to play a little game, a little multiple choice game today, the same way we do for Fun Day Friday. And this is basically wrapping up all of the things that we were talking about this week. We were talking about getting your reps in, doing things long enough to get good at it. We were also talking about how to recover your Black Friday. If your Black Friday didn't go according to plan, how can you recover? What can you do to get prepared for Q1, right? Because we could use, if you failed in your Black Friday campaign and Cyber Monday and Small Business Saturday, if you failed in that campaign, what can you do to recover that for the holidays? What could you do all the way, for the last minute shoppers? We spoke about that. And what else can you do to get yourself prepared for the new year? And don't wait until January 1st for the new year, the new month, the new everything to be like, oh yeah, now I'm going to start. No, let's start now so you could be prepared when it does get here and you're ready to just hit the ground running. So that is what we've been talking about this week. And so I have my multiple choice games according to that. All right. So y'all make sure y'all take this live out, share it out with people, let them know, come on and join us over here. We're going to have a good day today. And then we're going to have our like I said, we're going to have our Fun Day Friday game, and it's going to be a refresher of all the things that we learned. So first up in the building, we got Big Meech. Now, y'all got to bear with me while I do this. I think I'm Big Meech. So we get, that is all we get, and you already know you got to do this.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Hey, Melly Mel is in the building. Melly Mel said, good morning, party people. Party people. It's Funky Friday. Yeah, it's Funky Friday. Yeah. And then y'all already know you got to do this. Everybody, if you haven't done it yet, please and thank you.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Yes, Melly Mel said, good morning, Michi. Good morning, Yolanda. Let me tell y'all something. Yolanda is doing this challenge with me because I said, let's do this challenge where we're gonna post 3 times a day so that we could get enough data to see what kind of content that people are engaging with, what kind of content that they're not engaging with, what kind of content get the people going and all of that. And so Yolanda is rocking with me. So I gotta say kudos to you, Yolanda. And thank you so much for rocking with me. Yes. Let me see. Good morning, cousin. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Excuse me, Grand Rising, cousin. All right, let me see. Listening as I drive to Florida, traveling grace to you. Yes, and yes. Travel safe. Travel safely. Thank you. Yes, please hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
Hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Melly Mel says, I missed it. I needed to be on the roof. Let me tell you something. It was so bright. And I took a super long shower last night. I was like, I wonder if that had anything. Like, I think my body just was telling me what to do. And I don't know. Like, I really don't, because I don't follow any of the traditional things that people do when you have the moon and you're doing the grounding and you're doing this and you're doing the water and you're doing the crystals. I'm not that traditional person. Like, I'll take some bits and pieces of it and I believe it, but I don't do it. And so yesterday it was a super long shower and I was like, I wonder if this is part of a shedding. That's what it felt like to me. And yeah, it felt like a shedding. It really did feel like a shedding. So that's what I got to say about that. I think our bodies naturally know how to react to things and how to, go through the cycles. I think it's just natural and just like the animals. So I think that's what happened last night. Something just felt like that's what I should be doing. It just felt like that. Yes. On our internet, right before I pressed live, the internet said bloop. Not today, girl. Not today, girl. All right, y'all. We got the HBIC of BCMC University and of BCMC, the Princess of Ghana, the Jewels of Ghana, the one-hit wonder, the rap legend, the rap god, the Princess of Jewels. My good sis, Jewels is in the building. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? How are you doing this amazing morning? All right, Sheila from VA. Good morning, Sheila from VA. She said, good morning, everyone. It is 30 degrees here in VA with a couple of inches of snow. Hey, y'all got snow? It's supposed to warm up later and melt the snow. Listen, I'm in the mountains. This snow ain't melting until we get a warm day. This snow is going to be here for a minute. Let me see. Good morning, Vasey. Vasey said, happy super full moon in Gemini, the last full moon of the year. Did y'all know that moon was out this morning? It was behind my neighbor's house. It was still out. I was like, oh my goodness, look, and it was so bright still. So bright still. So she needed cleansing over there too. So I hope that cleansed her. She needed it. The moon was huge at 4:30 in the afternoon. Listen, it was huge. It was a huge thing. So I don't know if it's, like I said, it felt like a shift. And I hope it's a good shift. Well, it felt like a great shift. I'm not even going to say that like, oh, doom and gloom. No, I didn't feel like that. It felt good. It was very high energy. It was very, I keep on saying cleansing. I keep on saying renewed. I keep on saying restored, but that's what I'm feeling. That's what I was feeling with that. I truly, truly was feeling that with the moon yesterday. Your body will tell you what it needs. Yes. And that's what I felt last night. I felt that's what it was doing. Like, I was like, oh, maybe I should get me some moon water and put it out. I mean, maybe I should get a jar of water and put it outside. And I was like, just something in me just didn't do it. It's something about, I don't know. It's me and me drinking moon water. I don't know. It's just something to me that I don't do. But, not because it's no, religious thing or anything. I just felt like I don't feel the moon water. That's not what I felt like doing. I felt led to take a longer shower. And so I don't know if the moon was charging the water in the shower and I don't know what that, I really don't. But it was something that it was needed. It was definitely needed. Definitely needed. Full moons are all about releasing anything that doesn't serve you. I hear that. Yes, indeed. That's what it felt like. It's going to be 80 in Florida. I know that's right. Get ready for that warm weather. Get ready for the warm weather. That's the super moon energy. Yes, it felt like a renewal. Yes, indeed. It did feel like a renewal. And again, in the shower, it felt very, very cleansing. So I say all of that to say your girl is new, so get ready, because I don't know what's about to pop, but y'all better be ready for me because she about to show up. All of me. I'm going to be supercharged, I'm going to be super bright, and I'm going to be super me. Period. All right, everybody. So if y'all ready, put ready in the chat. Ready in the chat. I'm just going to go over some things that, like I said, we went over this week. And just to refresh your memory, just to let you know if you did have a failed Black Friday or assumed what you think was a failed Black Friday. I showed you ways this week how to recover. I showed you ways this week how to get back in front of your audience and how to relaunch the thing that you thought you wanted to do for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, how to relaunch that thing and get it popping, put it back out there, because nobody knows that you had a failed attempt at your Black Friday. Nobody knows that you didn't get as many sales as you wanted to get for Black Friday. Nobody knows that but you. So rework it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We're a continuous work in progress. Period. You know what I'm saying? Why do we feel, if we feel that way, that we are work in progress with everything else that we do in business? Is the same way. We feel like, oh, well, this business I failed and that's it. I just suck. Poor me. Woe is me. Da 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 da. We get into that pocket and we got to get out of that pocket and we got to start living and we got to start learning and we got to start growing. You can see from the failure what you did wrong so that you can fix it and do it better this time. right? You know that you didn't put out enough content. Well, you got plenty of time to put out some content. You got from now to the 24th. Matter of fact, you got to now to the end of the month to put out content, because remember, we were saying if you could appeal to the last minute shoppers and let them know, hey, we know you may have forgotten your loved one or whatever, but we got something special for them. And then you create a special service or a special gift or a special something for them, and they can get it all the way up until the holidays and after the holidays as well. We were talking about that animated gift card, and like I said, I don't even know if that thing exists, but if it does, that's a great idea. And if it doesn't exist, make the animation and send the QR code to the link the QR code to that animation, and then they'll feel like, oh wow, this is so pretty. I've never had a gift card like this before. I've never had a shopping experience like this before. You be the change that you want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. All right, so we got some readies in the chat. We got a ready in the chat, but I'm going to go anyway. So the first one, a lot of them were really like deep ones. And I was like, you got to give me something a little bit more fun. You know what I mean? Just in case you may have been listening while you were moving and you didn't hear everything 100%. So we're going to get into it. So number one, according to Myron Golden, what do you need to be willing to achieve mastery? Remember, everything is multiple choice. So you just put the answers in the chat, because I know all of you are at work. And so, or most of you are at work. And so I don't want you to have to type in the answer. So A, B, C, or D would be the easiest thing to do. So according to Myron Golden, what do you need to be willing to do to achieve mastery? A, hire a coach and invest $10K in courses. B, be bad enough long enough to get good. C, wait until you feel ready and confident. Or D, copy exactly what successful people do. What do you need to be willing to do? What do you need to be willing to do to achieve mastery? What is the answer? According to Myron Golden, what do you need to be willing to do to achieve mastery? A, hire a coach and invest $10K in courses. B, be bad enough long enough to get good. C, wait until you feel ready and confident. Or D, copy exactly what successful people do. All right, so I see some B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B's in the chat. And the answer is B, be bad enough long enough to get good. Nobody starts out good. I don't care if you had success on your first try, your first launch, you sold the thing and you're like, hey, I was successful. You were successful at selling it to that one person. Can you repeat that? You know what I'm saying? And so you got to be able to do something long enough, wrong enough, in order for you to get it together. In order for you, and not only just to get it together, but in order for you to feel confident about it, right? Because then you know, okay, I know how to show up. I know how to sell this thing. I know how to speak to people. I know what my brand is all about. I know what my messaging is. You've got to do it long enough for you to know how to do everything, right? The same thing I said with my brush soap, right? I had to say it enough. I had to say it long and wrong for a very long time. It's just speaking too much into what my product was and not focused on the main features that was going to make somebody's ears perk up. And so now I know exactly what to say when I'm speaking about my brush soap. So that only came with experience. I could have wrote it down and I could have said, this is how I want to do it. And I could have practiced that thing. But in the reality of it is, I would have never known until I got into the streets or until I got into speaking to speak to my customers, right? That's the only way you're going to know. You have to have some kind of real life, real world experience, because that's how you'll know how to maneuver in these streets, right? So Myron's whole philosophy is about lasting through the learning curve. You're going to suck at first. Your pictures will be blurry. Your products will not sell. Your content might flop. You may start out selling one product and it turns into another product, just like me. I started selling bath and body products and it turned into beauty products, which I was trying to get away from the beauty industry, period. I didn't want to be in the beauty industry anymore. I just had a bad taste in my mouth and I was like, I don't want to be in the beauty industry anymore. I didn't want to have anything to do with makeup. And my real world experience brought me back to makeup, brought me back, and took me into a skincare lane, which is more natural than what I was doing before. Before I was doing cute little, pretty little dessert looking products. And now I'm doing very simple, very simplistic looking products. There's no fun in it. And I say that to say, like, I don't get to put the fun colors in there and things like that, only in my sugar scrubs. But as far as like the bath bombs and the waxes and stuff like that, I don't do that anymore because those were not my winning products. My winning products were my more natural products. My winning products was like my brush soap, my makeup removers. Those type of things are my winning products. But I had to have enough real life experience in order for me to see that those are the things that are, that my customers wanted. So you have to do something first in order for you to see what you need to change. You can't just keep on changing. A lot of people be changing up looks and stuff and never sold a thing. How many times you gonna change something? You ain't even sell it yet. You don't even know if it's perfect the way it is to your customers or what, but you gonna keep on changing it because you said, oh, it didn't sell one time. And so since this one time, now I'm going through I'm rebranding. Like, girl, sell a thing first. Sell it first and see if it's going to move and see what the people say first. It might be fine and you may be able to sell it. You're going to go back to the drawing board, start all over again, take all that time all over again, and still don't know if the people are going to want it. And then you're going to be butthurt when the people don't want it, but you didn't ask the people. You know what I'm saying? You took it upon yourself to create this situation and say, I need to go back to the drawing board. No, try it first. Try it, test it, and see what works first, and then start tweaking. Right? But I had to do it long enough. I've been in business for 15 years. I had to do it long enough to know, hey, this is not moving the way that you wanted to move. Now, had I focused enough on it, I could have made anything pop. But I was like, I seen where it was going and I rode that wave. You know what I'm saying? I seen where it was going and I went in the direction of where my customers were leading me. So, and not, that's not somebody telling you, oh, you should make this kind of candle and you make a ton of those candles and nobody buys them. I'm not speaking like that. I'm just talking about what people would normally reach for and what they would rave about and what they would share with their friends and their family and stuff like that. And so that was my natural care products. So that's why I ended up going into the natural lane, because that is what they were speaking about. That's what they were most happy about. They was most happy about the results from those things. And so that's where I went. Let me see. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into question number 2. And the reason why I do have the challenge, if anybody is doing a challenge with me, is the post 3 times a day challenge. Again, is so that you can do something wrong enough to be good at it, right? And so if you do this long enough, then you want to post 2 times a day. Fine, post 2 times a day, but you kind of know what kind of content is going to hit, and you know what kind of content is not going to hit. You know what I'm saying? This is you'll know how to speak to your audience, and you'll know what not to do, what not to say, or what times not to post. You'll have this kind of data if you post enough to see what you got something to measure it against. So that's why we have the post 3 times a day challenge. All right, number two, what is a complete business iteration? What is a complete business iteration? Is it A, posting content once and hoping it goes viral? Is it B, making a product and listing it in your shop? Is it C, try something, give feedback, adjust, and try again? Or is it D, studying successful makers but never taking action? What is a complete business iteration? Is it A, posting content once and hoping it goes viral? Is it B, making a product and listing it in your shop? Is it C, try something, get feedback, adjust, try again? Or is it D, studying successful makers but never taking action? All right, so we got C's in the chat. We got Melly Mel. Melly Mel says C. And the answer is C. We just spoke about this, right? This is how I came upon my natural skincare. This is how I came natural ingredient, simple ingredients, simple skincare. That's how I came to this because I wasn't there initially. Initially, Bubble Babes was just the fun brand. You know what I mean? And it transitioned into simple ingredients, simple skincare. And it fits now that I'm looking at it, because as I grew and as I started taking as a child, I thought as a child. No, I'm just joking. But when I started, again, I didn't know anything about business. So I had a cute little logo, bright colors, just intricate font, which was hard to follow, which was hard to scale, which was hard. Like if I scaled it down, you could barely see what it was. You could see that I had 2 yellow ducks, but you couldn't see what it said. So I learned then, and then I changed it. I went through a couple of logos, and then when I got to my sophisticated logo, which is what it is right now, which is the silhouetted ducks and just the initials of the brand, everything actually simplified. So it's a simplified logo, it's a simplified brand, and everything kind of, now that I'm looking at it, it kind of flows the way that it should have naturally transitioned. And so that's what's happening now. But I wouldn't have known that if I didn't try it, right? If I didn't do it wrong enough, I would have never known, right? Welcome in, the Diva Pain Warrior. How are the Diva? The Diva Pain Warrior, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so the answer is C. Try something, get feedback, adjust, and try again. An iteration isn't just doing something. It is the complete cycle of testing, learning, and improving. Most makers post once and move on. How many of us are guilty of that? You post one time and be like, oh, people ain't feeling it. Oh, people don't, I don't have, my followers don't engage with me. Oh, my followers don't share my content. Oh, my followers don't purchase from me. You post once and you move on. How many of us can relate to that? If you can, put your hand up. Successful makers post, see what worked, adjust their approach, and post again. That's how you get better, not guessing, but by iterating based on real data. And again, that is why we're doing things we're posting 3 times a day. You're going to be able to have the data on the best times to post, the best times you get engagement, the kind of content they like to consume, the kind of content that they engage with you, where they're commenting and things like that. So we got to do it long enough, right? You've got to do it long enough. All right, so we ready for the next one? Like, Nikki, this ain't that fun. But listen, it's a way to refresh the information that we did all week long. Definitely a way to refresh that information. Question number 3 is the December strategy. Why is December the best time to get your reps in? Why is December the best time to get your reps in? Is it A, because customers have more money to spend? Is it B, because your competitors are checked out and you can test with less pressure? Is it C, because Instagram's algorithm favors holiday content? Is it D, because everyone is making New Year resolutions? What is the answer? Why is December the best time to get your reps in? Why? Oh, I'm going to say it one more time. Is it A, because customers have more money to spend? Is it B, because your competitors are checked out and you can test with less pressure? Is it C, because Instagram's algorithm favors holiday content? And not to mention, these algorithms, according to people talking, is always changing. According to, even the owner of Instagram, he's talking about the algorithm every time there's a change, there's something with the algorithm every single time. D, because everyone is making New Year's resolutions. Okay, so the answer for this, Melly Mel says D. The answer for this one is B. The answer is B, because your competitors are checked out and you can test with less pressure. Nikki, why would they say that? Why would they say that? Because everybody puts so much time, effort, steam, energy, all of that into Black Friday, that whole weekend. And remember, I told you after that, most people are burnt out. They're not even thinking about the holiday season because they didn't go that far. They focused on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. So they're already checked out. But December is your training ground. December is your training ground. While everyone else is taking a break or recovering from Black Friday, you're going to be testing your products, testing your photos, testing your prescriptions, descriptions, testing your content, testing, seeing what your audience want. Maybe you got some focus groups popping. Maybe you doing some polls and stuff like that. So you can get the information that you need to start 2026 strong, so that you can get the information that you need to hit the ground running. Right. So the stakes are lower. People aren't expecting perfection, but the learning is massive. Excuse me. The stakes are lower because people aren't expecting perfection, but the learning is massive. By January 1st, you'll have 100 reps done while your competitors will only have 5. They only posting one time a day. If they're posting one time a day, that'll be 5 times a week if they're doing it only on business hours. And so you're going to have more. You're going to do more, right? One thing Eric Thomas used to say is, you might be better than me, but one thing you're not going to do is outwork me. That is what he said. You could be better, but you're never going to outwork me. I'm going to get up earlier than you. I'm going to work harder than you. I'm going to study more than you. I'm going to read more than you. This is what he said. And this is how we have to look at our business. And we have to look at our businesses as, you might have a superior product, but they probably don't. Your product is probably more superior than theirs, but you've got the audience, you got them captivated, but you're going to drop the ball. One thing you're not going to do is you're not going to outwork me. Right? I'm not going to sit here soaking and hemming and hawing because, oh my gosh, they got this and they got this person, they on this magazine, and they just got rewarded for this, and they're doing this and they're doing that. I'm not going to make myself feel a way about that, because that's the work that they put in to get that. Now, what am I going to do? Right? That's great. And that's something that's amazing for them. But what am I going to do so that I can show up in my brand? Right? How am I going to outwork my competition? How am I going to outsmart my competition? How am I going to get in front of more people? How am I going to get my product in front of more and get my product in more hands? How am I going to create advocates for my brand? How am I going to create a cult following like so and so and so and so and so and so? How can I do that? Well, I can see what they're doing and I can outwork them. I can see where they have holes and I can fill them in. I can plug them in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to sit there trying to what's the word? I'm not trying to start something that doesn't exist. I'm trying to tweak something that already exists and make it better. Right? So you're not going to outwork me. I'm going to wake up earlier. I'm going to post more. I'm going to do more. I'm going to send out more emails. I'm going to send out more text messages. Listen, how many times a day you might have unsubscribed from their text messages, but I'm pretty sure when you order again, they're going to come back. How many of y'all get them messages from Fashion Nova? Fashion Nova does not miss a beat when they're trying to talk to you at all. They're going to use every real world event. They're going to use anything that's happening in hot topics, what do you call it? Hot topics, celebrity gossip, all of that stuff. They're going to use all of that to create some posts for you, because they know that you're engaged in some point of this. The current events, the state of the world, the state of what's going on in music and TV, whatever. They're going to use everything that they can in order to connect with you. Right? They're not missing out on an opportunity, and they don't care if they feel like they're sending you a million messages. They're just going to do it. Right? Fashion Nova's going to do it. How many of y'all get the messages from Shein? Shein is going to send you a bunch of messages. They're going to make sure that you're going to spin a wheel and do this and keep on the site. So if they give you something for a penny, well, Temu, I think Sean said she got something from Temu for a penny, and they kept you on the site by saying you're going to get it for a penny. So what am I going to do? They're not going to let anything stop them. They didn't let these tariffs stop them. They may have slowed down. They may have to figure out a way. They may have had to pivot, but they didn't let that stop them. So Keep that in mind. You're not going to outwork me. What do I have to do? And I'm not saying run yourself ragged into the ground. I'm telling you to think about how you could work smarter. What could you do? What are the things that you have on you on the inside that you could start applying? Some of y'all are great at planning, right? And then you get into your business and you act like you can't plan anything. You're great at organization. Use that to your advantage, right? Everybody's not organized. I can tell you right now, I'm not one of those people. I am not. I'm the opposite of organized. I'm the opposite of that. And I hate everything about it. I hate everything about organization. I do. And that is because I am kicking and screaming when I know that's what I need. I know that's what I need. So now I got to make some changes. I got to make some adjustments because, honey, me and organization, we be like, we be bumping a whole bunch of heads, okay? And we need to get it together, right? Because I need to do better and organization is going to help me. And so I say that to say, start doing what you could. Some of these things you already have. You working at a job and the job has some systems for you. You're not paying attention to your job because you hate it so much, but you're not looking at the way that, oh, look how the schedules work. Look how the projects work. Look how this is what they use. These are the systems that they use so that we can get these assignments done on time, or people can work more efficiently, or, this is how they schedule people out. This is all of these things that's going on at your job right now. And these are things that you could learn from. This is all part of your education. If you may not have went to college, but this is part of your learning. This is the school of the hard knocks, right? We not let outsiders violate our blocks. No, I'm just joking. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. You know what I mean? This is part of the tuition. If you're at your job and you're not picking up what they're putting down, then you're doing yourself a disservice. If you're not understanding the way that they flow and the way that things operate at your job because you're just so consumed with it being the worst place on earth and you hate your coworkers and you hate your boss and your managers micromanaging and all of the things, if that is what you are getting from it, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, use that place to A, fund your business, but B, also figure out what they're doing over there that is working that you can do and start implementing it in your own business. Melly Mel says Temu is relentless, right? They are. I mean, I want to shop there sometimes, but that stupid wheel, I'm like, I gotta go. I don't want to spin this wheel. Get this thing up out of here. She ain't be working my nerves. Listen, don't it? And then Fashion Nova will send you a text message in a minute. And Shein is all over. Like, if you go on Shein and then you go on Facebook, your whole feed is Shein. You see all these outfits, and they got some cute outfits on there too, y'all. They got some cute outfits over there in Shein land. I'm like, oh, this is cute. But, there is doing the job that it's supposed to do. It's annoying to us, and we look at our business and we don't want to post, and we don't want to get on people's nerves. We don't want to sound repetitive. We don't want to do all of this, but this is what the brands that are successful are doing. How many times have you seen a Coke commercial in the same show that you was watching on TV? And I don't say right now because most of us are streaming, so you don't get a lot of commercials, but the same commercials keep on popping up. So much so you know the words in the commercial, you know the songs, you know the words, you know all of that. And that's the advertising is working. It's working because if they stay top of mind, tip of tongue, they say something catchy, you remember it. So if you're looking for insurance, guess what you're looking for? The Aflac duck, you're looking for Geico, you're looking for all of these things that you've seen because they planted the seed in your brain. So if that's what the big companies are doing, why do you think it's different for you? It's not different for you. It's not different for you. Let me know if y'all with me so far, because I know, this Fun Day Friday, sometimes this is supposed to be fun, but it's business fun. It's business fun. Temu gets on my nerves. Let me tell you, and you can name them, right? Temu, Shein, Fashion Nova. What else do I see all the time? Those are the most prominent ones that I see all of the time. All of the time. And they every single time they get you. Every single time they get you. They might, I may not get you this time, but I'm for sure gonna get you next time. When you looking for an outfit because you gotta go to an event, guess where you gonna go? When you looking for, oh, guess what we got? We got buy one, get one free. What? You got buy one, get one free? I remember where were we going? I think we were going to the convention, and Fashion Nova had the jumpsuits and the dresses, buy one, get one free. I was like on it because I was like, oh yeah, buy one, get one free. They caught me. They caught me. This is what they do. They gonna stay in front of you long enough till you need them. Till you need them. Hey Enrique. Right, that's Emilio, right? FYI, Temu has good branding clothing for cheaper. Listen, I'm here for it. I am not a name brand girly. Like I'm good with a cute little boom outfit from Temu. I'm cute. I'm good with an outfit from Shein. I'm good with an outfit from Fashion Nova. I'm good with an outfit from Rainbows. I'm good with it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not trying to spend $300 on a blazer. If I could get this blazer for $25, I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna get an assortment of colors. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who I am. That's just who I am. Oh, branded clothing for cheap. No, for your company name. You could put your company name on Shein clothes. I mean Temu clothes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You could do that? Good morning, Kay, the manager. Kay said good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Oh, I had no idea. So now I'm really going to be a Temu mess. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. I say they're annoying because it takes me 2 or so minutes to get through the BS. No, you're absolutely right. It is annoying. It's nothing wrong with saying it's annoying. It is annoying because you got to go through wheels. You got to go through coupons. You want to save the coupon. You want to do this with the coupon. You want to spin the wheel. You want to 100% off on this. And it's just annoying. Like, can I just get to where I want to go? Can I just X this out and come back at another time? Like, I don't want to spin wheels. I don't want to save coupons. Let me go to where I'm going and get what I need to get, and then maybe put this at checkout because this is too much. It's too much. Put this at checkout. My mom loves Temu. Sean's mom too. She got Black Santa everywhere. Black Santa, and I was like, where you get that from, Mama? She talk about Temu. She got Black Santa shower curtains, toilet seat cover, window clings. That is so cute too. They like these window clings. You can see them from the outside and the inside. So when the light hits it, you can see like, the people. So she got a couple, and she got Black Santa. It's super cute. But yes. She loves Temu. Let me see. Kay says, my mom loves Temu. I'm not a big fan of them. It's very annoying. It is. It is. I get mad and X out and say, forget it. Yes. And for all of us that X out of it, there's 100 more people that's going in. That's like, I don't care. Give me the discounts. Give me all the discounts. I don't care. Give me all the discounts. I want all the discounts. Let me see. Yes, they do have options for customization, but come on, Big Meat, you better let them know you could get better quality when it comes to clothes through me. Just saying. You better say it with your chest. Yes, say it with your chest. Yes. Yes, logos too. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I hear that. Listen, I haven't been on it long enough to know that I could even do something like that, to do such a thing. I didn't even know I could do such a thing. Yes. Mel, me too. What Melly Mel says, I get mad at XI. Yep. And that's what it does. Because them wheels, they throw me off. Them wheels throw me. I'm like, I don't want to spin a wheel. And then you like, okay, I'm going to spin the wheel. And then you spin the wheel and it makes you spin the wheel like 3 more times. Why am I still spinning the wheel? I did it one time already. Let me in. Let me in. All right, y'all. Okay, so now let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this. What should you do with the customer feedback and sales data from Black Friday weekend? Right? We spoke about, what if it didn't go the way that you wanted to? How can you redeem yourself? How can you relaunch that thing? Right? What should you do with the customer feedback and sales data from Black Friday weekend? Should you A, celebrate the wins and then take December off? B, ignore it and make whatever you feel like making next? C, use it to identify your Q1 launch product and validate demand? Or is it D, wait until January to analyze everything? Why should we do it now? We tired. We done worked so hard. We done put so much into this campaign. We just need to take this month off. We don't need to look at nothing. I'm so tired of social media. I'm so tired of this website. I'm so tired of looking at these products. I just need to take this month off. So what do we think the answer is? All right, so we got some C's in the chat. I will be posting the comments on the screen more, but since I'm on the phone, it takes us a little more difficult. So I'm just gonna leave it and I'll just read it out loud. The answer is C. Use it to identify your Q1 launch product and validate demand. The answer is C. Use it to identify your Q1 launch product and validate demand. Black Friday, literally, don't you? That's one thing that gets under my skin when people say literally, and they're not like from London or anywhere or the UK, and they literally, like, when do you speak like that? Why are you saying it like that? Why? Literally. Black Friday literally gave you the answers. Which products sold out first? Which scents got the most? When will this be back in stock messages? Listen, Black Friday is going to give you all the answers that you need. You got to get out of your way because we want to be so hard-headed and we want to push something that we want to push, and we're not looking at the data. We're not looking at what the people want. We're not listening to what they're saying to us because we are so stubborn and so hard-headed thinking that, oh, we're just going to do what we want and I'm going to give them what they want and they're going to take it. That's what that's how we have it in our mind. You may say that, oh, no, Nikki, that's not it. How many times you put out something that nobody asked for, that you said, you got a lot of feedback on a previous thing, and everybody is saying that they want something, and instead of you bringing that thing or making more of that thing, you start a whole totally different new thing. Listen. You know how I know? Because look this way. I am guilty of that myself. So if you know that the people were it was provocative and it got the people going and they liked it. Matter of fact, they didn't just like it. They loved it. They shared it. They bought it for their friends. They bought it for their family members. The family members came back. They bought it and tried it and tested and loved it and they shared it out. If that's what's popping, then you missing the information is right there. You missing the mark. Hit the mark. They're giving you the information. We're making it more difficult than it has to be. And it is not. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be. Kay says, I missed out this Black Pink Friday and Small Business Saturday, but you did come out on Cyber Monday and you did do Cyber Monday. You did pop out in Cyber Monday. So it wasn't a complete fail. It was not a complete fail. Emilio says, I wasn't listening. You were correct about wait a minute. I can't see this one. Somebody's got to put a comment in here because this little $ thing is in my way. Like, why is that there? I wonder if I turn it sideways, would that be better? Let me see. It's still in the way. Okay. Emilio says, I wasn't listening. You were correct about the bundles. What was I correct about? Let me know. Kay, and I agree with Nikki. You did Cyber Monday and made sales. It's a win, period. And I'm pretty sure you made more sales than you thought because I didn't know who was going to be there. It was lunchtime. I was like, I don't know who's going to be here. Whatever's happening, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I was on TikTok. I was on Instagram. I was manning both. And I was like, I'm prepared. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm here. You know what I mean? And you did that. You did that. And then you brought out the new things and new things were selling. So I was like, Imagine this was really, really promoted. You could have killed the game. You could have killed the game for Cyber Monday. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Damien. Damien said, good morning, creative spirits. Happy Friday. Yes. So you didn't miss out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't miss out. Maybe you didn't get to do it, and that's fine. But you came out and popped out on Cyber Monday, and all the people were ready for you. All the people were ready for you. I'm very grateful. Lunch with Kay and the site did good. God is great, period. All the time, period. Emilio said, you said early about bundling your products, and I was fighting it. And when I did sales, boom. Oh, see? All right. I need a testimonial. I need you to DM me a review. Okay. I need you to DM me a review. I really need to listen, let me write this thing down. Let me write this thing down in my new refreshed supermoon charged body. And my supermoon charged head, my supermoon charged mindset. I need to write this down. Oh, let me see. So I can get my reviews on there. Listen. Let me see. I agree, Nikki and Michi. Thank you. You're welcome. We will talk about that Sunday. Oh, yes. Let's bring it. Y'all, if y'all don't know, I will be on Emilio's Coffee and Conversation. Wait, is it Coffee, Sex, and Conversation, or Sex, Coffee, and Conversation? Is sex in the conversations? I don't know. But Coffee and Conversations, I think it's Sex, Coffee, and Conversations. I think. With Emilio. I am going to be on there on Sunday, so y'all make sure y'all tune in. It's about to be a time and a vibe. Emilio, what you drinking? What you gonna have? What you had? White Hennessy last time. What are you gonna have? You gonna have some bourbon? What you drinking? What you sipping on? What you sipping on? Let me know in the chat. Yes, I will be on with Emilio. It's going to be a time, because let me tell y'all something. Did y'all know, and I'm pretty sure y'all know if y'all listen to Emilio, but Emilio is from the Bronx, y'all, like me. And we lived around the corner from each other. We lived literally around the corner from each other, but we didn't know each other. We had no idea. We did not know each other, but we lived around the corner from each other when we lived in the Bronx. And now where I live now, Emilio used to live up here too. And so Emilio lived a town over from where I'm at right now. He was like, I know where you are. And I was like, you don't know where I'm at. You know, people always act like they know where you are if they've been up here before. And I'm like, no, I'm not there. And they're like, oh, you're in Stroudsburg. I'm like, no, not there either. You're in Allentown. Like, no, not so much. And so people usually say those places. So when Emilio said something, I was like, what? And he knew exactly where, I would go shopping and stuff like that. Not like stalker-ish, but because he lived the town over. And so I was like, wow, we were so close in proximity, and we never, ever even met each other. So we met each other through Black Candle Makers Club. And so, yes, so that's a little fun fact. That is a little fun fact, that we lived close by to each other the entire time, but had no idea. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. So, let me ask y'all one more question before we wrap it up. I love my sister too. I love you too, Millie-o. I love you too, Millie-o. All right, listen. All right, so in week 2 of December, finish strong. That's the theme. Finishing up this month strong, y'all. Don't let what didn't happen get in the way. Okay, don't let these ideas that you had because somebody else was successful with their Black Friday and you were not, according to yourself. Don't let that get in your way. Let's pick it up. Let's finish off strong, right? Because we still got time. We still got air in our lungs. You're still able to function. Your brain is functioning. You're able to move around and move about and fix some things and change some things. So let's do it, right? So in week 2 of December, finish strong plan from December 8th to the 14th. What's your main focus? Okay. Is it A, panicking about holiday orders? Is it B, identifying your skill gap and setting your Q1 rep goals? Is it C, designing your holiday packaging? Or is it D, taking your well-deserved break? How are we going to finish up December strong? Are we going to A, panic about holiday orders? Are we going to B, identify your skill gap and setting your Q1 rep goals? Is it C, designing your holiday packaging? Or is it D, taking a well-deserved break? How are you going to finish up December strong? How are you going to finish up December strong? All right, so we got some B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B's in the chat. And it is the correct answer. Not Z, sis. You don't ever take a break. I don't know what you're talking about. Only time Jules take a break is if she's going to Ghana, and she's really not. She's still working there too. Because how y'all think she bring back them Jules of Ghana? Michi said A, B, and D. Listen, we're going to panic. We're going to panic, and then we're going to identify, and then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to listen. Jews do not take breaks. The only break she take is during the time she go to Ghana. And even when she talk about she taking a break, if she's even sick, she's still working. She's still working when she's sick. Listen, she is very inspirational when it comes down to getting the job done. Getting the job done, she gonna get it done. Okay, so Yolanda says I'm guilty. B. All right, so the answer is B, identifying your skill gap and setting your Q1 rep goal. Okay, so week 2 is when you get strategic. When you get strategic, you ask yourself, what skill would 10x my business if I mastered it? Again, everything we can learn. So if we don't have it, we can learn it. And if we can't learn it, then we can barter. If we can't barter, then we have to hire. And if we have to hire, we got to find somebody who has a skill that is worth us using, because sometimes you get people and their skill ain't worth ish because they don't know what they're doing. So you make sure you find somebody who know what they're doing. But what skill would 10x my business if I mastered it, right? A lot of us are struggling with getting out here with this content. A lot of us are struggling out here with speaking into our audience. So if we can master that, then what could we do, right? Then you commit to a specific number of reps. This is why I challenge y'all to post 3 times a day so that you could get your reps in, so you could get your iterations in, so we could see what works and what doesn't work. Not because you need to be posting all these times a day so that you can, I'm going to get the most customers and I'm going to get all these sales. No, you're doing this so that you can have data. You're doing this so you can see what kind of content you need to do when you are really coming up with your game plan and really being strategic about it, and not just throwing spaghetti at the wall hoping something is going to stick. You're going to know what's going to stick, right? That's the point. Let me see. Not vague goals like post more, but concrete goals like I will create 90 reels in Q1, right? We're not going to be posting those aloof goals, right? We want to make sure that our goals are very specific and targeted to what it is that we want. If it's a dollar amount, we want to tie that dollar amount to it, right? We don't just want to save more money, because if you get a dollar is more money. You get $5, that's more money. If you made $100 more than you made last year at the same time, that's still more money. But if that's not what you're, that's not where you want to be, then put the number on that. Put a percentage on that. And that way you can work towards something. So whatever that thing looks like, you will be able to hold yourself accountable for, right? Specific numbers equal actual accountability. This is why people tell you when you're trying to lose weight, you should put a goal there. When you're trying to create a healthier habit, what's the healthier habit? Don't just say, I want to eat healthier. Eating healthier means what to you? Are you going to eat more vegetables? Are you going to eat less? Are you going to cut out the sugar? Are you going to cut out the chips and the carbs? What are you going to do? What does eating healthier look like? This is why people ask you to be very specific when you have a goal, because when you're specific, you're able to hit it and you're not just in the wandering generality, right? So let me see. Michi, I need to order those personalized ornaments. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Okay, I got you. All right, y'all. So that is all that I got for y'all today. I hope that was a cute little boom, boom, boom. It was more more educational than a Fun Day Friday, but I think it kind of stick and I hope it stuck and resonated. What else do I want to say? I am going to wrap up today. Make sure that y'all following me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes, BABEZ University everywhere. So make sure y'all following me. Don't forget, I will be on Emilio's Sex Candles and Conversations. I think that's what it is. Sex Candles and Conversations. I will be on with him on Sunday. I will be on again tonight at, I don't remember what time, with Tanya, and she's going to be doing her BCMC interview. So I'll be on then, and y'all gonna be seeing me all weekend. On Saturday, if you're not registered for the class, I will be teaching a class for BCMC University about packaging and shipping and how to do that, and giving you some tips and things like that. So with that being said, y'all, I'm busy this weekend. I am booked and busy this weekend, y'all. I will be back, and I'm probably going to come on. I don't know if I'm going to do it live, but I'm going to clean. I have to clean up my office. Like, I'm supercharged, y'all. I'm supercharged. I have to get rid of things. I got to clear it. I got to, make room for my blessings. And so I will be doing that. And I'm going live with Caitlin on Monday. I'm going live with Caitlin on Monday. It's going to be super exciting. And she said she wants a tour. So I'm going to have to, do a tour of what my content and office room looks like. So with that being said, y'all, we are so amped. Yes, Sex, Candles, and Conversation. Y'all make sure y'all there with your cocktail, your snacks, because it's going to be a good old time. It's going to be a good old time. Jules said Me Too started last week. It's time to move it. It's time to move it. Like, I was dragging my feet and hemming and hawing because, this ain't what I like to do. But I felt it. Like, I cleaned my desk off this morning before I even got on here. Like, my desk was cleared off, and I made magnets. I was doing a lot of stuff this morning, but like I said, I felt supercharged. I don't know how long this supercharge is going to feel, how long I'm going to feel it, but right now I'm feeling it. And while I do, I'm going to move in it. I'm going to move in it because I'm supercharged. How many people would take it this far? I want to say 6 p.m. tonight. Okay, thank you so much, Kay, the manager. I will be on at 6 p.m. tonight. And that is it. That is all. I will talk to y'all all sometime today because I'm gonna be on clearly. I'm gonna be on. Not supercharged. I'm supercharged. About to take this whole thing to Mars. I need to play that song. That's gonna be my theme song for today. We're gonna take it to the moon, take it to the stars. How many people will take it this far? I'm supercharged. I'm about to take this whole thing to Mars. That's how I feel. So anyway, y'all have an amazing day. If I don't see y'all for the weekend, if y'all don't happen to pop up where I'm popping up this weekend, y'all have an amazing weekend. And if y'all selling somewhere, I hope y'all sell out. And if you got your stuff on your website, you need to send out them emails and let the people know on your social media. Let them know what you got popping. With that being said, y'all, everybody have an amazing day. And I will talk to y'all. Oh, wait. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications bell so you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And your girl is out of here. Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.